Oh, I lied. I thought it was 800 and that was a good number, but apparently it wasn't. I thought I was gonna get the ability to adjust my stuff a bit more before I started again, but apparently not. That's fine. Um, anyway, so what we currently have rocking is fuck. So this one does 800 on its own. Then we have another 100 here. We have 97. I don't remember keeping that actually. I thought I pulled it out, and I get other shielding in. And I have one of these. I have a shockwave, little tie shield. I don't know what the fuck is happening, and I'm not fixing it because those miracles can just be there. I swear I already unlocked that section. I'm not gonna mess with that. Alright, so we don't need the stun, or we need more stun, we don't need as much healing. Um, just, oh, 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 that's a magic. I have achieved magic. I see. Okay, yeah, that's why I'm not moving those. Don't ever move those. That's a life hack. Um, I don't know how the fuck that happened. I don't understand what happened. Anyway, there's no point in adding another one of these things. They do like I said, 700 damage. I thought I got rid of that other person, so that's why, like, I don't think there's any difference between if I add that guy in. Look, this guy does 100 damage. This guy up here does 97. Not as good, right? So I could reorganize things, but I would have to do an advertisement in order to unlock the thing, but I would still have the person in that position. So let's just do that real quick. Oh my god, I forgot to unpause. We did a whole wave. Okay, after a little bit of finagling, we now have this, which is maximum. It's the same thing. So now we have 1,800. We far surpassed what my title intended. But let's face it, we're only up by one block because of that exploit. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, so we could get double stun. We would lose some health or some shielding. I'm still tempted to do that because we have all of this stuff going on for us. More stun is better than not, but I mean, it also does only 6 damage, but the stun is so good. Um, but we have like, what is it? If, okay, here's the other thing. This is literally twice as fast as this. So you end up with a very large amount of shielding. We don't need this. We'll just do damage. Now we do even more damage. Hope we're a slightly more glass cannon, but I mean, it's about how much we heal versus how much damage they do. I don't, I don't know. Unfortunately, this is only level 1, and it doesn't give us the ability to actually do much. So it's kind of dick, and I hate it because in order for me to upgrade the battleship to the max level, I need um, something else to happen, and I don't know what I can do about that. So the other idea I have is to do this, where I have a double slice here, get rid of that, and then shove bong this back in so I have stun. And then I have the potential of upgrading that to maximum level of damage um, and health. Regen. That's the best I can think of, and I just achieved it. That being said, this only does 70 damage, but it heals us, as we do. And then this one does 300 damage versus this one does 700 damage. This one's only level 1. This one's level 3. You can get the idea that you're going to do more damage if you have the other piece instead. This is probably the correct choice of action. So you have something that looks like this. We don't need 700 damage. We can reduce and then hopefully upgrade it later. That's the magic, is that we will upgrade it later. Will it be better? At this point, I don't even think it matters very much. But wait a second. Hold on. Wait a second. Let me just switch this back. What is happening there? Oh, this was. Oh, the other thing is this is faster. Okay, it's not just that. Okay, look. If you were to do the 300 damage here, divide that in half, and that's basically how much damage you do compared to this. So it's actually worse. I screwed up. Or something. I don't know. Maybe we're fine. Let's just gain this, and then we have an extra stun. We have this, which is on the same level as this when it comes to the speed, and the damage is shit. So we're good. Everything is considered, and we have the max that we could possibly do at the final round. What could we possibly be worried about. Let's just see how much damage this guy does. That's the only factor. Yeah, we're basically tanking his massive damage. Oh no, we did it. I'm still not going to say the exploit is the reason for that. One extra piece of one stun or something doesn't really change super much, so I'm going to use it anyway. If it happens to happen, I'm not going to mess with it, but I'm not trying to do it on purpose. The truth is, if you're tired of playing a screw game that is also going to have advertisements, guess what? If I install this game and it have advertisements, that's called false advertising. I could sue them. I really could. Okay, now with that bonus, we're still not able to do an upgrade, so the other thing we're able to do is just continue with another run. Then we get this, if we want to get it. I don't know if we need it. I want to get it anyway. Okay, now I can add the missile without doing anything about it. The thing is, I have so many sections that I could possibly attribute something to. I kind of want to just get the next run anyway and see about just adding everything to it. There you go. Now we're being faced by some weird ball of fire. I don't understand what that was. Anyway, we have this. This does 81 damage. This does 18. This one does 13. Well, it seems that we don't need those. And then the other question is, well, what if we don't need this money thing? We probably need the money thing. But what if we didn't need the money thing? Also, what would we replace and where? How? How does anything fit differently in this here? It's so difficult figuring out how to puzzle this puzzle sometimes. And then I just solve it. Check out this. Rubber ball. Boop. 13 versus 63. Shove that up there. Then we don't need a missile unless we take out the money. The money's bullshit, so whatever. Now we kick everyone's butt, and we have very slight regeneration. It's not great, but it'll do for now in the early game, as you do. We unlock this. We don't have the ability to get that extra thing. We could have twice the amount, so 31 times 2 damage and healing regen, which is nice, or we could upgrade to maximum, or merge 2, I mean, and then we get 47. It's also faster. It's really whatever at this point. We're not worried about it. We're going to save our rerolls for later. I am curious, what's the max number for damage that we could possibly achieve in this game? I want more health. Oh, the elusive thing has been found. The extra slot, which we will of course be doing something with potentially. Let's put this here so we now have 95 damage, total 280. Okay, so we definitely want that extra slot. Of course, we want to cheese it, I suppose. Let's just unlock it first. So with that unlocked, we need to figure out a configuration that allows us to put all the stuff that we want into this situation. And then, of course, we're going to close the game. From all I remember, you just have to go back into the game. Well, that didn't happen. So we could close the game, and then close the game, and then start the game. So now we start back from here. And as you can tell, we're here. We have to survive this, which I assume we will. I still don't know why there isn't any sound in this game. Ooh, that's a dodge. Dodge is good. And we don't have the thing unlocked, and it doesn't remember we did anything. That's pissing me off because it means I have to do the advertisement again. Why did that happen? Whatever. Let's unlock it again. Okay, so again, we're going to reorganize stuff so that we can put everything in. Now the question is, what happened last time that we weren't able to get things to be the way we wanted them to be? I don't know. Why do I feel like I have less stuff now? I forget how this actually works. Like, there's something about we lock it in, right? Maybe we stop it now, close it, and then go back. I'm trying to figure out how to successfully do the exploit. It's kind of like just me trying to figure out how to explain it, how it is definitely done. But I don't really know. I don't know why these guys aren't dying. These brains do regenerate, which is frustrating, and I don't regenerate very much. But I do regenerate some, so we're up to at least 52. Ah! We have achieved the exploit! So we started the battle, we started the thing, so it doesn't remember we did the advertisement thing, which forces the thing down for some reason. Because we don't have that slot, it has to go down, I guess. So now we have to, in order to replace this bird, we have to unlock it anyway. We can just do this. We'll have one of these. I'd rather have shield than not. So it's the difference between like 18 damage, which is not much, and having shield. I'll have that. We could upgrade later also. So yeah, the shield will make it so that we have a bit more. And that one extra slot. Also, it means that we kind of need to do that and then lock in that one extra guy. It's, again, I think that's how you do it. Or that's how it is occurring. So you're fully aware of how to do anything about it. Anyway, had some regen stuff happen. Of course, this guy being in the bottom, not very good. Not very great. We want something bigger stuck down there. We want something that's worthwhile. But this isn't it. So, we could perform the exploit again. It can be done as many times as you can still. This is why I haven't unlocked that slot yet, because the moment I unlock it, I have the ability to do it again. So if I do something like this, for example, if 141 damage is enough to consider doing an exploit again, I'll do it. As it stands, maybe it is. Maybe it is. I mean, I definitely don't want... Ooh, I definitely don't want these now because they're shit compared to this. So, like, we want that. We want, maybe this, that, and that. But then we want to get You know what we want to do? The unfortunate thing is, we want to get other things installed into this slot, which means we have to get this out, activate it again, perform the thing again, and then put other things back. You'll. Okay, after unlocking that slot proper, we have the ability to, well, just get rid of that. We don't need those. We'll just pick everything that we definitely do want, which I'm trying to wonder if I want the helicopter or if I want these, and I don't want these. They're weird. They're weird. But do I want them more than I want that? It's like, I don't know. They're equivalent. And then this is bonus. So it's like, I don't want those. But I want this maybe. Huh. Oh wait, no, that one's slow. I don't want slow. Okay, so all of that considered, this is the way it works. You have your biggest gun in that bottom section, the one you want to keep around for a bit. And then you press battle, but then you close it. And then you reopen it. So then when you come in, you come from here, you still have the same statistics and everything else, I think. Oh no, I don't see it here. No, I do see it. Okay, cool. And then from what I understand, the slot will not be unlocked, and that new section will be available. It's a cute, cheeky little thing. But here's the real devil of it. Okay, here's the real devil of it. Give me a second. I want more health. Do you want to know the real devil about this particular item that I used in the bottom section? Yeah, it's worth two sections. So now you not just have one spot that you've unlocked two of them. And that's a bigger exploit than you think, because I'm shoving 100 damage into one section. That's pretty cool. Because of the shape of the object, it's it's kind of brilliant. So yeah, I can just unlock this. So I can put like this here, that there. Those slots exist. And then I could just continue going with all of this. And that's a bigger exploit than the other thing was because of the shape of the thing fitting just the way it does. I don't know why it does this, really. Now the other question is, what happens when you perform the exploit while you also have the exploit active? Here's the real stupidity. You have to do it because you have to know, is this going to be possible? Okay? So we're going to perform the exploit again. That's right. We're going to unlock this. We're going to place everything back. We're going to turn it off, turn it on again. And we'll see what happens to the guy and see if he shoves all the way down into below everything. Right? It's infinitely repeatable. Okay, and now to perform the exploit again, we just have everything that we want in the section. The question is, okay, do I want to merge some things, get that little extra tugboat in on the action, or do I want to just stick with what I have? I want to stick with what I have. So here's how it works. You press battle. Okay, so what the assumption is, everything's going to push down one, with the exception of this plane. And then this object is going to go down, right? So you kind of wonder, is there a better way to perform this exploit? Is there a better way? Like, for example, if I'm going to push something down right now by one block, what would I like to push down? And the answer to that is I actually want to push down, for example, this boat for some reason. Which, I mean, what happens when everything pushes down and you end up with stuff? Okay, hold on. The true nature of this, right? We'll do that also. We'll see what happens. This is going to be a little bit crazy. This is going to be a little bit crazy here. So basically, all we're doing is assuming that because of the thing being pushed down, because of the lack of slots available, it's also going to push down maybe the helicopter. We'll just see. We have to see what happens. Of course, we have to spend a round to do it, but that's fine. So we then close it before the round resumes or finishes, and then we start up from here. We have what we have. That is achieved. I think that one of the objects is off screen and therefore no longer a part of our ship. The other thing is, I think we're dying. Yeah, we might be dying. Oh no, we're dead. We need to revive. You know what? If this game actually has 0 advertisements, the reason why is because they were able to make so much money from the other versions of the game that the only way you can have a free game with no advertisements is that this is already overdone. And the other thing is, The annoying thing is, they haven't made a new game. They've only given you a different texture. So, yeah, you've made a bunch of different maps, but they could be AI generated maps, and you basically aren't using any more of your brain to solve this puzzle. What's going to happen after the exploit anyway? Let's find out right now. Oh, shit! Well, that's not okay. That's weird. That's fucking weird, is what that is. So what happened is, the dude was pulled out, and he's on top of shit we don't want him on top of. Taking up spaces that is frankly obnoxious. I don't know what to tell you. He's just flat out gone. We performed the exploit maybe a little bit too well. Maybe a little bit too well. We might have to lose this 100 damage. Oh, woe is me. That being said, what happens if I just move it? Hold on a second. He doesn't exist. He's out of the world. He is uninteractable. Unintractable. We could. He is. Hold on. Yeah, you can't touch him. Oh, yeah. So now he's a permanent fixture in our bitch right now. Okay, so that's cool. That's cool. I like that. I like that. All right. So then the other thing we want as a permanent fixture in our bitch is we want something, similar, something big, or something whatever. We're gonna do so. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. Wait, this fits here. That fits there. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna shove this health boat down. We're not gaining any strength. I've noticed. This is such a weird exploit. So as you know, we broke the game entirely, and we shoved a piece down further than it should have ever gone. And now we're going to do it again. To the lifeboat. And it's going to just disappear into some extra dimension. Goodbye. I don't want to play your game, clearly. Boop. Close it. Open it again. And now we're reaching levels of Spiffing Brit insanity. Because we have all this stuff. I don't know what's going on with that guy. Apparently he's there, but I don't know if he exists. That's the weird part. He exists, but I don't know if he actually does exist. So let's pretend he doesn't exist, and then assume that our shield and everything else is what it is, and it's the best we got, and it's still not good enough, and we're still very not what we should be. I need more health and everything. I don't know what's going on with this. Why it's not... Okay, so the dude who was part of us, the exploit, I think, also affected him, or it didn't. Okay, this time no exploit occurred, and I think I know why. Yeah. You see, these objects are, are too, they're not, let's see, how do I put it? They don't reach the top. So you have another object in between, and you can't push two objects at a time, I'm guessing. So if you can't push two objects at a time, the only way to do the exploit is to get some other objects in there. I don't know how we're here with like this bullshit amount of damage and we're surviving. Anyway, the exploit's not helping for anything. We definitely paid for that slot, so we don't need to unlock it anymore. Having anything underneath the map isn't helping us anymore. Really? Unless we could double slot the submarine down, we don't have any time for that. The shield is there, the health is there, the damage is meh. Um, the damage is incredibly weird because I don't know what happened to that guy. He went from being part of us to being like sort of there to being not really there. He's no longer there. He's been erased. So that's not great. We probably want to upgrade for this. It's faster than the helicopter. The helicopter's trash. The helicopter's and the drone is bullshit. Okay, so we're gonna attempt it again anyway, as I'm a weird person. We're gonna attempt it anyway, but with the shield bot. Yeah, that way we get one more slot. I mean, who cares? We've shown you. First of all, it's totally repeatable. Second of all, I don't have enough health regen. I need more health regen. That's more like it. No, fuck you. Oh no, fuck you. What do I do? Fuck you. Um, Let me see. I need the health regen. No, I need the regen. What do I do? Who's the, who's the thing I get rid of so I can have health regen again? Um, no. It's not comfortable the way that this is. Um, I mean, the other thing I could do is I could keep this. Wait, I only have one. Oh, I have this shield and the other shield. I don't need the other shield. Okay. I just gotta figure out how to organize shit so I can get things to move in a way that allows for another ship to fit in here. How do I achieve that? Um, like legitimately this time, however. Um, there you go. That's see, this is what I was asking. How do you achieve it? There you go. It's like a puzzle, right? We're not gonna do the exploit anymore. We've done that to death. So now we have extra healing. The damage is shit. And I don't know how we're gonna survive this. And also I don't like it because it's not a lot of damage. Well, that's more healing. That's awesome. We'll put bong that in there and fuck the other thing. This is more damage. It's not more damage. Is it more damage than that? No, it's not. These are fast. Fast is good. This one's good. We're just gonna battle it out and then hope that we survive. With the extra shield, with the extra health, I think we're gonna regen faster than their damage. With the shield and the health, yeah, we should, but we are actually dead. Okay, two things to think about here. First of all, the exploit didn't help us this time. We went a little too hard. We went. I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't know what the hell happened this time around. But we'll just do it again. We need more th things or whatever. So the moment I don't know how the exploit works or what happens, but my assumption is that somehow things aren't happy when we do it. And that's not fun. That's just not fun. So we have the option of having 15, or we could fuse them together and have more. I also would do the advertisement to get the new buddy. Alright, so now we have 50 damage every 2 seconds, whatever, blah blah blah, shield, health, stuff, all of this for the first wave. Do we need all this for the first wave? I don't know. Or the second wave? I don't know. See, I don't know if... I don't understand how this works. Okay. Yeah, we don't need money anymore. We could upgrade this. We can't get our next slot. We don't really need the 13 damage. I don't know. It's like I either keep the one extra money, which is sort of cute, or I upgrade this. Anyway, whatever, we'll do that. I think that's it. Like, this is not faster and better than that, all math considered. The other thing is I could up. I'm not gonna redo Roy rolls. This looks like a short round, to be honest. I don't know how we went from having over 1,800 damage to 200 at the last round using the exploit. So that's kind of stupid. Oops. Okay. So we're at the point where we could accomplish the exploit if we wanted to. We have the ability to maybe do 81 damage there, or we'll just have 100 damage every 3 seconds. 100 damage is better than 95. So is it better than 95 plus 15? Yes. So we'll just do that. This or that. We still get to keep that. Or we have this. So this does 22, 27 damage. It's whatever. We can already accomplish the exploit if we wanted to. So here's the thing. Right now, what I can see us being able to do, the most that we can accomplish, if I'm not mistaken, is only possible if we use something like this tall boy and we put this in this slot as we do. I mean, it doesn't have to be that. It could be like you stack two of these on top of each other. Um, one of them will be pushed down. You get that extra one slot. But it's only so useful. I don't know. I have no idea. Um, yeah, usually something that isn't still connected to the grid somehow isn't actually part of you. So it's weird. It's an MBT thing. Yeah, I know. So the most I can do is like I can get this 95 damage to be part of our ship, even if it's not. So let's just do it anyway. Okay, so the weapon we want is the 95. It's the biggest one we have so far, and it's the only. Now, here's the thing, right? What happens if when we want to do this, we end up doing this? What if we did this, however? What happens to that item when we use the exploit? I mean, there's no reason why we couldn't just ask that question and then proceed to achieve our dreams. No, but the problem is it's weird because we'll only be pushing out one block, and that's not really useful. Also, we might be it leaves us with like this. And the problem is that our shield might end up going outside of the block instead. So I'll just choose it for this instead. Reconfigure everything so that we have the pieces that we want. Do the exploit. And then hopefully this one will be 1 pixel lower. We get to add another weapon to it later. Whatever. We'll see. So we're currently at 226 damage. Now we start it. Stop it. Close it. Go back. And now we're at wave 3. We have everything. So there's that. We are surviving enough. So that's good. We're at the 226 that we're supposed to be. So that's good. And nothing has changed. It seems, except for we have this lovely extra slot. And that's only as lovely as whatever you put in there. And that's about it. I could increase it from being 6. Currently we have 6 shield every 2 seconds because of the 2 items we have for shield. Or we could have, well, 23 damage, which, not very important. Also, I can't think of anything else that I want to, like, move. So, we're gonna kind of stick to what we have. That's about it. Just kidding. I'm gonna reroll. Okay, now we have major regen, We have this super dude who I'm pretty sure does more damage than this dude. So we're gonna do the advertisement just to find out what he does. Okay, so after doing the advertisement, we find out that this guy does 40 free every 1 second. This only does 50 every 2 seconds. 40 free is less than 50, unless you consider the duration, which is every second versus every 2 seconds. So that's a total of 80 every 2 seconds. It feels better, except for you read this thing, it does random enemies and it does squad, and I don't know what all that means, but this is also able to be leveled up beyond, so we'll just replace those, and that's about it. The other thing that I would think about is that we have this thing which does 30 and this one does 63, and it takes so much longer, and this one does, well, it's twice as fast, so you kind of want that. So I could upgrade my shield, put this here, and now it's looking quite insane. So we're doing that, apparently. I wonder what happens if we get one of those triple long submarines and we end up, oh, this is the cutie pie we were using last time. Um Alright, so we'll just push this over, put in a big shield, and the question is, do we want to shove in this to have the potential of more damage than what we currently have in that exploit section? The thing is, we have to achieve the exploit first, and also we could lose this 27 damage for the 97, 90 something, but we don't have space for all of it, except for this is 50, so we could get rid of that. We could keep the shield, keep the freeze, and you know what? I'm good. I would like to perform the exploit again, however, in order to um, manage to get this guy to be the thing that's in the bottom. Um, Unfortunately, that doesn't really do that much for us. I mean, it's great and everything. It would mean we have an extra slot. It's literally very situational about how that works. This, like I said, the submarine is the best because you can push it down twice and still have it be connected to your grid. It's weird, but this is what we're going to deal with. So we have this. We do have like 300 damage. It's not bad. Shielding is amazing. Regen is amazing. Um, we're going to stick with that. And then we're going to upgrade this. And then we have that, which is, it's not great. This is 141 damage. We could shunt that into the bottom, but it's fine. We already have this, which has like 95 damage in the bottom. I'm not... Um, it's greed. It really is greed to do more than the one block, because you get 2 blocks, and for 2 blocks you get an even bigger item that you can put in, and it's great. And the thing is, we have this. The other exploit that we're doing is technically we have this unlocked, although we did do the advertisement. We should have that unlocked. It's just that it reverted because we did the exploit of closing it, opening it again, and then it forgets that we unlocked it, and then it pushes the other thing down. So then when you have that extra slot, so basically the extra slot gives us either the stun lock or the shield plus 6. That's what it gives us. And whatever, it's fine. Oh, holy shit. 100 and some damage is better than 40, you bitch. Okay, well, now we just gotta reorganize everything so we can put this in here. The question is, do we want to shove that into the exploit section? Yes, we do. Maybe we do. I don't know. This is pretty good. It's actually better for the exploit to use that to, again, 2 sections, 1 exploit function. You don't have to do it twice. So in order to do it, blah, 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 it just has the potential of giving us more damage later. I don't know. I don't even know if the 90 is considered as part of us. It's such a weird unit of measurement. Okay, that's frustrating. This is very frustrating because now I want the 30% damage or health something. With the 70 of the other thing, it's like I want to switch it over to this thing instead of using the bullets or whatever. Or I could get rid of the stun somehow. I gotta reorganize things. It's frustrating to organize things because you only have so many slots you can put things in. And that, not sure how to best do it. Like there's this, where you have that, and then you have this section, which doesn't actually give you the extra slot that you want. Funny how that doesn't actually help. Because I have 2 extra slots if I get rid of this dot, but it's like I didn't move the right piece. And the thing is, I don't even think you can move the correct piece in this situation. It just is annoying. So the other thing we could do is we can unlock the other slot. We can forget about this stupid 122 damage. Or do something like this. I mean, 70 versus any of these other damage dealers. 70 is not great, but it's a healer. Well, now locking in the 95 doesn't feel that great, but it doesn't matter. It gets frustrating because what I want is either the 30% health with maybe the extra damage as well, or sacrifice some damage from someone else that I don't want to sacrifice because they're all above 70. But I mean, the difference between them is not, I don't know. Yeah, that one's faster, this one's faster, whatever. Uber health. Forget about the shield, put this thing in, take out the other thing, and keep this thing. And then just forget about the idea of using exploit in the first place. Or reactivate the exploit. And shuffle things around. Huh? Yeah, there's no way to keep the Uber shield and the other thing at the same time. It don't want to be. I can always take the tiny shield. Like, this is a merge 1. Okay, listen. The other thing is these are merge 2s. I don't want to get rid of those, but I could get rid of this because it's a merge 2 as well. Fun! Very fun! This is also a merge 2. This is a max. Oh, it's so frustrating. I don't know what to do. I need the health, I think. Or do I? It's the difference between health and shield now, or it's the difference between 30% versus 10, but 10 shield. Wait, it's percentage shield? It's a shield amount. Okay. If I do the exploit and survive, I have the chance of locking this in, getting the space to do other things, or I could lose one, like potentially 100 damage to get the shield versus 95 damage also. Oh, it's so stupid. I don't know what to do. I'm stun locked. I don't know if I want the 30% health because here's the thing. Health doesn't do anything if you don't have... If you have shield, you do more than if you have health because the shield will be a bigger number than... It'll just keep on going bigger and bigger and bigger. As long as you outdo the damage, it doesn't matter. Oh, whatever. We'll battle with what we have. I don't like it. One thing is we are at least killing them. Oh yeah, the extra shield was definitely needed. Healing is not important. Dodge is very important. Dodge is great. Attack damage would be better. Oh, let's do attack damage. I don't care to do an advertisement right now. And then we only get these tiny pieces of garbage. I don't want those. I don't want this. Although it would help me to do a thing, I can't utilize that. So now I have to re-roll again, get this, and I don't have anything I need. Great. Sometimes they just they just don't. They just don't want to give you the thing you need. And we murdered it because we have some damage. Yay. Oh my god, I hate you. You're giving me stuff I can't use. Like, I could sacrifice this for the sake of the other thing. It wouldn't make any difference. And then I would have the ability to upgrade this to max, which would give me more damage, and then I would exploit the fuck out of that. But at that point, we're already far behind when it comes to whatever. No, that's faster. I'll switch that out. But I can't switch it out until I've unlocked the thing. Okay, we finally got rid of the purple dude because this dude, um, means we have the potential to upgrade. We haven't been getting purple dudes to be able to upgrade anything, so it's super frustrating and annoying and stupid. And I hate it. Oh, now we get the thing we need, as well as the potential of a second one of those things that we could possibly need. Which we don't need anymore because now we have 200 damage and whatever thing. We could double stun, that'd be great. We could do this. And if I cared to do an exploit, I would do a thing. If I cared to run an advertisement and then get the thing put in, then would that even set off the exploit? I think I'd have to put this here, put all the tiny parts over there, and then put this thing there, which it doesn't do super much more than the other thing, but it will allow us to do the thing. But then we would have. Wait, do we have the space for the ship? No, we would have to fuse the the fusers. I don't even want to get this guy because, like, although I can fuse my stuns together, and maybe that's a good thing. You know what? Fuck, we'll do it. It's the only chance we have of achieving super exploit. Oh, well, we'll put this one in the bottom, of course. Yes. Okay, so we've established that we will replace that thing with this, accomplish the exploit to get this stuck in the bottom, which is the best idea that I can think of besides this, which is not as good. And then hopefully this will work. Also, I could make it so that no, there's no best way to do this. All right, so hate it, suck it. We'll just do it anyway. I don't care. Should be fine. Look, it's either that or I fuse the submarine into the bottom, and I don't want to do that. So we battle, close, open it again. And we're back again. So we should have everything we have. It seems that we do. And everything continues as it would have done. And we killed the one thing, we got to the egg. We killed the egg, got to the egg, killed the egg. Before it has a chance to regen. Awesome. The exploit did occur, which is great, Spitaker. And I think we have double exploit because we achieved motion of the ocean. So we have actually this other thing that's like the health boat is mixing in with our other shit, which is crazy. And then we have the ability to unlock the slot again, giving us like a little bit of wiggle room, but I don't know if we can add this to give us a chance of compressed full space. But we'll do it. Alrighty then. So, annoying thing is, I don't know if I want to incorporate this thing. I know that I have this slot up here, and that's great. Exploit really will not help us right now. Because I think we're already achieving, like, miracles, and I don't know if I could achieve another miracle if I wanted to. Like, the fact that we have those things fused together, I don't think we can achieve that again. I don't even know why that's possible. You shouldn't be able to fuse that on top of the other thing, and whatever. So we're gonna lose the submarine. And I can't think of anything else to do. Like if I, um, okay. So to be very real, I do want to add the submarine somehow. We don't need this missile. It we don't need this. And if we could move things around so that we can get the submarine in place, um, without, like, the thing I'm thinking is that we're double taking this section of the health pot, which means that we don't have the ability to exploit again. We don't have the ability to do that much. Like, it would be great if we had a different guy instead of this torpedo dude. So let's just put everything put together. We're gonna forget about this torpedo. Okay, that's more like it. We could have even more health. That's tremendous. And we can stun people. That's also cool. Also, our shield is insane. Also, we can have bigger torpedo. Let's torpedo. Okay, so after unlocking the submarine, using it as intended, the only bonus is that we have two extra slots which we're currently using for, let's pretend that we're using it for the 3 and the 6 extra shielding. That's not very much. I'm not gonna say it's a huge thing that's really concerning and everything. So we won't say that. Now, we could upgrade by having, like, let's say 12 or 18 damage instead of one of our shields. I think we're going to need those shields. So we can get rid of those things on the bottom. Do this. Hey, yeah. We're going to do that, that, and we're going to upgrade to an extra 47 instead of the 31, which is good. And then we win and maybe do a thing where we do other things, and then we have even more healing. We don't need as much shield, we don't need as much stunning. That looks great. We have tons of damage, 800. Hey look, I said 800. We're at 800. We can't go any higher. It looks like it's about the same as the title. That's neat. I think we're doing a great deal, and also we're not getting attacked at all. We just kicked its butt. We just beat it. Hold up. We just beat it. Now, did we use an exploit to get this far? Maybe. Is it going to be patched out? Probably. Okay, after a very standard